Don, welcome to Skipping the Small Talk podcast.
Josh, what's up, man? It's good
Not
to
much.
be here.
Yeah, it's good to have you. Unexpectedly, you just kind of popped up. As I said in the intro, you kind of just showed up in Dayton, and next thing you know, we wake up in the next morning after you get here. I say, "Hey, man, you got an hour?" You say, "I got 2." And I said, "All right, come over to the house. We'll start recording. We'll just talk because I feel like you have, like I said, have something to say, and I think it could really speak to a lot of people." Don, just getting right into it. You moved to Denver. What
One
was
month
that?
ago.
1 month ago, exactly, or just like right around then?
A little over a month now.
Little over a month
Yeah.
ago, bro. I drove with you the whole way.
Yep.
That was a crazy little drive.
Helped me out. Yeah.
Yeah, helped
Thanks
you
for
out.
doing that.
Yeah, it was good. I'm glad I could do that. You made me drive the whole way. You didn't even ask once. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm joking.
We know it didn't go down like that.
He asked. I think I just wanted to be like big and bad and wanted to.
Oh, I can drive.
Oh, I
yeah.
can drive.
And then
As I like fall asleep at the wheel.
20 hours later.
Yeah, I said that, but I think when we switched, when you started driving Jess's car, I regretted every moment of driving the whole way.
Yeah.
But
19 hours in one day was not.
That was not good.
Not the smartest decision.
Yeah, not the smartest. But
we made
hey, we did it. We made it.
Yeah.
You've been there a month.
1 month, yeah. Came back home for the weekend and home, quote unquote,
Quote,
Dayton,
unquote.
Which it is home, but
It's your home.
Yeah,
We'll talk about that
for
a
sure.
little bit. But
Yeah.
dude, what's it? You just moved, bro. Like
Yeah.
out of nowhere. You guys thought about. I know you love Denver.
Mhm.
You've been there a lot. What was that like when you have home here? You just said it. This is obviously still your home in your mind.
Yeah.
You just decided, for whatever circumstances that you had in your life right now, from what I know and what you're going to elaborate on, is like you wanted something new. You
Yeah.
wanted a new experience. You kind of just wanted to, I wouldn't say start over, right? But you wanted to just, let's go to Denver.
Mhm.
You can kind of, if you want to, just elaborate on like what that journey was like, how you went from working here, living here, having friends here, and what that was like leaving, if you want to.
Yeah, so, well, my wife Jess, we got married in December of last year, and we kicked around the thought of kind of relocating and moving somewhere, experiencing something new. Before then, and even after then, we were pretty serious about it. And Jess, who's a teacher, she was applying in different places: Cleveland, Chicago, Denver, and she got the most hits in Denver. She got 3 or 4 job offers, and we just kind of decided to go with it and just experience something new, And the only time I'd been to Denver was last summer.
Oh, so just once.
Just one time.
And you loved it?
And yeah, I was there for a day, and
Holy cow.
it was a cool city. I
Yeah.
was only there for a day, so trying to take it all in a day, it doesn't really happen. But
You can't make a decision in a day, but
Right,
it was
but-
enough to think about for the.
yeah, it was. Yeah, definitely put it on the list of just places I could see myself living. And then Jess went out there for the first time 2 months ago.
2 months ago. Wow. So this was.
Yeah. So and
I
she.
forgot it was that quick.
Yeah, and she looked around at some apartments and went to her school that she accepted a job at, and we made the decision, found a place to live, and made it happen. So yeah, it's been a month, and it's been good. People have been asking me, since I've been in town, for about less than 24 hours now.
Yeah.
But just how's Denver? Do you love it? And I'm like, yeah, Denver's cool. I like it. I don't love it yet. And
You got to build on that because you told me that last night. I think everybody when they ask people that question, right? When everybody, because elaborate.
yeah, well, there's this expectation, and I think, and it comes out of a place of love. My friends asking me that, and I know that, and I'm very thankful for that. But I think there's this expectation that, oh man, you're experiencing this. It's great. It's the biggest decision that you've made, in your life. It's a huge life change.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason why, just thinking and meditating on Denver and just my experiences there for a month, I like it a lot. It's a cool city. There's a lot to do. So many things to do, mountains that you see every day. But the reason why I don't love it yet is because the relationships that, I left kind of. It's like here in Dayton. So my friends, my family, they're here.
Yeah. What was that like? Just leaving your friends. I mean,
man, it was tough. That was the toughest part of it all, was leaving my family, my friends. I mean, just thinking about these deep-rooted connections and just doing life together with, my friends. And
yeah.
I mean, Jess has just been a huge
She's great.
A huge
For everybody
fan, yeah.
listening, his wife is
She's
amazing.
great. Yeah. I
You
don't
guys should all
deserve to
meet
be-
her.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to my wife.
She loves cats though, so that's the only hang up for me. For
She
her. I'm
does.
not the biggest.
She
cat
likes
fan.
dogs too, though.
Yeah, that's cool. But she's great.
Yeah. But yeah, so I've already seen in a month just how much reliance on each other that we're growing together,
Yeah.
and just because we're pretty much the only people we know.
Right.
We do have like our roommate Caleb. Shout
Yeah.
out to Caleb.
Shout out
Good
to
friend of
Caleb.
mine. So
Caleb's great. He'll probably be on this podcast eventually.
yeah, so he's living with us, but yeah, just going back about thinking about Denver and stuff, and thinking about I'm an emotional guy. I'm
We like to.
sentimental.
Me and you both are. We
Yeah.
like to act like we're not though.
Right. Yeah. But I think it makes you put things in perspective. A big move like this, and just thinking about my friends and my family, and it's cool to come back and just it's,
Unexpectedly too.
Yeah,
Bro.
it
That's
makes you-
got to be really cool.
yeah, just the gratitude that to be here, and just even if it's for a weekend, just to see people, and yeah, and that's the biggest thing that we miss in Denver is our friends, our family, and that's why I like Denver. I just don't love it yet.
Yeah. I like that. We talked a little bit about this before we hit recording, just about that concept. I think, like you said, the temptation to put on that front, right? When people say, "Hey, how is it out there? How do you like it?" And you automatically want to be like, "Dude, I love it. The coffee's great. The people are great. There's mountains. There's all this stuff. I love it. It's great. You should do it." Right? And then you sit back and you actually think about it.
Yeah.
And like you said, it seems like you're very intentional about the words you use. You don't want to just loosely use your words, because words mean a lot to you, knowing you personally. But you're just like, I'm not there yet, because the things I love are still back in Ohio, in Dayton. And not that the things I love aren't here. I've spent so much time in Ohio. It's not going to just in 1 month going to take the replacement of everything that I built for the last 26 years here in Dayton, or
Yeah.
that culmination.
Yeah.
I can't even talk.
No,
Culmination
you're
of of that time. It's not
Yeah.
going to happen in a month.
I mean,